Hello, hello. Okay, let me just send my link to people who need it. Okay, we're looking good. All right. Okay, so welcome to Slay the Princess. This is a game that I heard is relatively short compared to the other games I'm playing right now. So, because I'm not exactly feeling perfect today, I figured a short game might be better. Supposedly, I should be able to get through this in maybe two streams, possibly. So maybe I'll just finish this one through. Yes, hi, welcome. Yes, apparently it is a scary game. I'm very excited because I love scary games. But it's also apparently a choices matter heavy game. Apparently, there's a lot of different routes you can take, and you can get different endings. And I'm a huge fan of like the old choose your own adventure stuff. So I think this is going to be good. So I just opened it up, so I'm going to put the subtitles in English. Oh, looks like I have a claw, which is awesome. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There is no premature endings, no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. All right, let's get started. I'm also told there's voice acting in this game, so I won't be like babbling to myself quite as much.
You're on a path
Oh,
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
click to advance.
You're here
Okay,
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
that sounds bad. Oh, I have many options. Okay, so this is where the choices matter comes in. Let's try.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. Um, how?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Like the world, or do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Yeah, I would end the world if I was locked up.
Appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Interesting.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. Um. Mm, do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Bull. It seems bad to kill a princess.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress.
I don't want to slay any of them.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Well, now. Okay, I'm sold. What if I'm okay with it?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well, you know.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna talk to her.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Okay.
So sure, go talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Maybe I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Also, I know this is almost like a pencil drawing game, but I did change the stream quality. It should be a little higher now. I think we're streaming in 720. So it should be good. Let me know if there are any glitches or anything that I need to fix.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Is that my voice?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Is that my voice? I'm sorry. I'm on like an Emperor's New Groove kick lately.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture
Oh, cool.
of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, I see why it's called pristine cut, because it's a pristine blade. Yeah, I'll take it, because I haven't decided yet.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering.
Oh, I have a dagger in my fist now.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Look, my little cursor has a dagger now because I picked up the dagger.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ooh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Well, she's a princess. She's probably in charge of something.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay, now I don't trust you.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I'm gonna save. Just because I'm paranoid. And, oh, there's a lot of save slots. Okay, I love this. Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I don't know. Should I be? No. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out from trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, that's why I dropped the blade, so I could talk to you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
She's got like Tim Burton eyes. It's awesome.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Hey, I dropped the blade. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're being vague. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Well, you're kind of a bitch.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay. People think you're gonna destroy the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Well, why? Wouldn't she know?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Also true.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
How would you kill me?
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Also a good point.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Ah, shut up.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't know.
This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
She's been down here so long. Who is she subjugated? You coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Alright. Semantics. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I'm not cutting through that chain.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Oh dear.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm gonna... I don't know. Like I said, this is apparently a very choices matter game, so like I'm concerned. Let's make another save. Why not? Alright. I'm gonna get you out of here.
You have to be kidding me.
I'm
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
strong.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Damn, not that strong.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I don't know. I'm gonna look anyway. Let's go with the not cutting your hand off option.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Who else is here but me?
Is someone else here?
An echo? Okay, that's cool. Let me out.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Okay.
Here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did you lock me in here? Fine.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I don't want it to be easy.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, but I'm not chained to a wall, so I think I have more options than you.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna save you.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Oh my
princess's arm
God.
above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Am I a dragon? Like a dragon slaying a princess rather than a knight slaying a dragon to save a princess? That's pretty cool.
The blade is sharp.
Oh!
Quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Okay, I really thought we were gonna cut off your... like, the hand part, not the... Oh my god.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
I was gonna say, she seems relatively unfazed.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
You got a little something there. Can I get you a Band-Aid?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, can you open the door?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Oh, so now you're a being.
As the princess approaches the bottom
Oh no, you just control me.
steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, I can warn her. I can warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Man, she really is just bone out. Like, that's... Oh, look, there's blood on my blade now.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Well, I want us both alive. I resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
You're still relatively calm.
I'll make this quick.
Wait.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, God.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Damn it.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I hope it was worth it.
Yep. Ooh, chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods,
Wait a minute.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, see, I thought I died and I would go back. But it definitely said chapter 2, so why did I go back?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, this is already, but I died, yeah!
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Ooh.
Wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of it, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Voice of the skeptic. Okay, yeah, no, I get it now, the echo thing. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, this is like schizophrenic voices, isn't it? Like,
Inclined to agree.
this is in my head.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
You know I can hear you two. It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets.
I think you're all in my head. Let's assume that this already happened.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of it.
Okay.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You can't prove that.
The absolute irony. That's one way to put it, I guess.
Alright.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
The three of you. Okay, so I am a person.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making a rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Ooh, now that is interesting. So something happened he can't remember, but there's going to be consequences. Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
The four of us? Is he including the princess now?
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Alright, I'm gonna poke one more time.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Oh, including the narrator? Okay, yeah, that makes much more sense. Why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. It's just the way things are.
I am Harry Potter.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Yes. Right. We're here because we're special.
I like the skeptic.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Alright, fine. He is being cagey, but I want to move on.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Good point. I always thought it should have been Neville. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie. She will cheat.
You already said this.
She will do.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Oh, dear.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I love this game already. Comedy, horror, choices matter. I love this.
The interior of the cabin
Oh!
is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few
Ooh.
wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Neat. So I do have consequences.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
There is a lot more in this room than just that table right now. This is different.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Now, isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
False.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
I mean, there is a giant mirror on the wall.
You definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
I want to see my dragon face.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you want me to look in the mirror?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
I want to see how handsome I am.
Let's not get caught up in vanity. We should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is, he must not want us to know about it.
Okay, me and the skeptic are on the same page, which does not say a lot about me. Great.
Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I'm gonna look at the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Okay, so he really can't see it.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against
What?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Alright, I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult, idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
I mean, yes, I did want to talk first. I'm not very good at following directions. Ask any teacher.
Revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches.
This is much better than last time.
Your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You
Oh,
walk
dear.
upstairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
It's for me!
That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
I don't remember.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Did she have that crown before?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Alright, I'm gonna sit where I was told.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Well, here's the thing. What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
She does remember.
I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how
I was
things.
gonna say.
She's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Because she's in a basement.
Looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why. Or I guess what you said back in the woods
Whoops.
really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
I will get back to Oblivion, I promise.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Well, then you should be online to record with me. I got lots of interesting games for us to play.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met.
Aww.
I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Aww. Narrator.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
messing it up again. All right?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Interesting.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
No, I don't.
I won't.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Can she hear me talk to the narrator? I don't think she can. Who's the other chain for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Okay. What do we do?
Your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Okay, so she does remember everything.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Ooh.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Why? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
No. No, you cut my head last time. But now I'm gonna cut your head.
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
Very much so.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Oh, please. She's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
That would be the question, isn't it, dude?
I don't know. Just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
I like how that one was the afterthought. Like that wouldn't happen first.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Interesting. You killed me.
But sure, let's talk about what happened. Because what happened is exactly my issue. The last time we met, your body tried to kill me. If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over.
I'm a bird?
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
Okay, now I don't trust you.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she? Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person. She's to inflict pain on others.
Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
Okay. Let's see. What if I just leave you here?
Oh, you bastard. You'll regret this.
The door locked behind us the last time we tried that, remember?
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until task is finished. Doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually.
That's not fair.
Is what I was gonna say.
Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else.
Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
I told you that you'd regret saying that, but I didn't think you'd regret it so fast, and with so little effort on my part. I guess we're stuck together.
I'm gonna put the chain on. No. I'm gonna threaten you.
That attitude is exactly why I don't trust you to get close while you're holding a knife. If that's unacceptable to you, then try me. See what happens.
She sure was quick to threaten you, wasn't she? Stop hesitating already. You know you can't trust her.
Well, I threatened her first.
Both of them are using the same argument. It's not making it any easier to pick a side.
Alright. I'm gonna cut you out.
Do you think these chains take away my saying things? I said no.
Uh-oh.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Oh, okay.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Okay, if I had just walked up and killed her, would I not be dying over and over again? Would the game have just ended?
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if she walked up to us with a blade again? After what happened between us?
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
I'm gonna drop it again.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
Ooh, I survived this one.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh, no way.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word.
Oh my god.
She cuts into her own neck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm watching.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin,
Oh, that noise.
cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Oh my god.
Dad, she's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
Finally,
Oh!
snap. Her eye twitches.
Oh. Oh, I don't. Oh.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink.
Oh my god.
Her head
Oh my god.
twists slowly to the side,
Oh!
dropping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Oh, that is way more grisly than I thought it would be. Oh my god.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what did we do? Can we
You put it
tell me we can put it back?
I can put it back. just put it back. I didn't do it.
The princess's eyes stare. Dead.
Congratulations.
I did not.
So I guess that's it. No way to go. She is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Oh my god.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Oh my god.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
So when does the head start talking or whatever?
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread. I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
I'm gonna take her with me.
Ugh, fine. Pick up the princess's severed head. Its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead.
I don't think she is.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Yeah, but she cut off her own arm with like no issue. Like she didn't even feel it. So I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, come with me.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... oh, wait, no, that's not right.
What?
Well played.
Ooh! Oh, she ain't dead.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already
Oh, he faded out.
over? Is he gone?
Did I won?
Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Ooh.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
How are you talking without vocal cords? What the fu- Oh! 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 Okay. You don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place. That was a lot of hands.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Something took her.
And there's that mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
Narrator's gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like? If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Okay, I gotta look in the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I'm gonna go to the mirror.
Don't do this.
Well, that's apparently my only option, dude.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Oh, they're gone. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. I got an achievement that's just called It's You. Okay, it's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin! Okay. You are at the cabin. Okay. Oh!
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know, some kind of dragon or bird. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I love this voice acting.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
End of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Alright, fair. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
I don't like the hand holding her head up. That's kind of freaking me out. I know there are hands holding her all over, but that one in particular is freaking me out.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
You speak in riddles. Were you always the princess?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
A little bit, yeah. Did you want me to kill a princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Interesting. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So, now I need to take a different path? I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. Will I forget everything?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. Okay, how many pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. Okay, so there's like a bunch of endings, but I don't have to get them all. Right? And, you gonna destroy the world?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So that's a yes.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh, okay. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I get it now. This is cool. I love this.
To slay her.
You can skip previously. Okay. Okay. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I'm so into this. I'm gonna do this. Okay. This time I'm just gonna kill her.
You make your way up the short path.
Okay. I'm gonna straight up kill her. I'm gonna do what he wants.
Table.
I'm gonna be a silent killer.
Creaks her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
This time, yes.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Good point. I have not seen to be able to do that yet.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh, there is a chain
You
here.
should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Nope.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm with you this time. Let's do it.
You lunge forward without a moment.
Oh, she looks scared.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, I have feathers. I am some kind of bird.
Oh,
Oh. I mean,
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
see, I don't think I can kill you.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
She didn't even seem to be in pain. That's the part that's getting me, is that like she just straight up was like, "Oh, okay."
It's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
She's probably still alive.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Why?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I'm gonna check.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse. Even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking.
Yeah, shush.
I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
She still has a pulse?
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I'll be done
Oh!
with you after all.
Oh God.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh my God.
It's too late for
Oh!
you now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
You had a blade?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
we're even now. See you around.
Oh dear.
So close. Why did you hesitate? Doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Do I have to die every time? Ugh. The razor.
You're on a path.
Okay.
in the woods. You're here.
Okay, I did this.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then this whole thing's a crock of shit.
Oh!
She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again. Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No, the hell she is.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Oh my god. So I get a new voice?
Warning, before you go any further. She will lie.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Is this all one dude? If this is all one voice actor, I'm very impressed. It seems like it might be. Oh dear!
Is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a mirror.
The blade is your...
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach
Ah!
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I wanna look in the mirror.
But there was a mirror a second ago. Now it's gone.
Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Oh my gosh. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I think she'll be pissed that I killed her this time.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they'd been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below.
Oh
The
dear.
princess lives here. Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I don't like that scraped metal. That makes me think she's moving.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Only if all of you get out.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend
Oh.
the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now. We're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
I like the smarmy smile here. Like, no.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Uh, oh dear. I know you have a knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I don't know, but I know you have it.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given
She's
me a
sweating.
reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your inside.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Bull. Look, I know you're mad at me, but can we just let bygones?
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
Very, very interesting choice of words.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second guessing yourself and do your job.
This is a wonderful mix of horror and comedy. I'm very much enjoying myself.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Prove you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Hands! Let me see your hands!
Princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically, huh? I have no idea. You're hiding it.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Oh dear.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
Sharp?
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Okay, you're being really sus.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird face thinks he's so cute.
Okay, so I am a bird.
But doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Oh,
Clearly still figuring
okay.
out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. And maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No. I have my dignity. Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
I'm gonna stab her. I'm gonna stab her.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through me.
Where were you keeping that?
Who's me? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours. Ow! What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit
Oh,
of the flesh
God.
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her extra metallic leg.
Excuse me.
Bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just. Everything goes dark.
And you die. Okay. Okay. Oh, chapter 3? Neat.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that damn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Oh, dear.
What? The interior of the cabin? A restricting mix of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards. Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Okay.
I feel dizzy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh,
Running isn't an option anymore. You have to fight.
of the hunted.
Good. It's
Ooh!
way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Stubborn.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
A couple.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction. Right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. Nah. Impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
My character is schizophrenic.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I love the cheated. He's.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
But there's no door. There's just a mirror.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
There's a lot of voices.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. It isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Oh my god.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror. I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward,
Oh!
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Just break my neck, game over.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Show me your leg.
Gives you a wry smile.
way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Her angles are sharp. Oh, that's a good observation. All the angles on her body are getting sharper and sharper. She's got like really sharp nails and sharp dress, sharp edges here. That's really cool.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Eventually, we're gonna get those PS2 Lara Croft boobs. You know what I mean?
Your internal victory
Oh!
is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty flesh of her arms flopping.
Is she just made of knives?
Torn sleeves. The chain crackles to the floor.
I think she's just made of swords.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
I don't know what you are.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're good. We're flirting. She has swords for arms. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
I don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Oh.
Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Your Honor? No, Your Inner. Where the hell are we?
Did I break it?
Don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
It's a good question.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I killed her.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh, I don't like her arms.
Plan now.
Okay, Is this mean kill myself? I'm gonna kill myself. It doesn't work. She kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. Oh dear.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Oh my god.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh my god.
Skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. We only have to get lucky once. on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. Excuse you.
You're cute.
Aw.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
Why do I feel like this was like the last one I was supposed to get?
Just panic. Flee. Excuse you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Ooh.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Oh my god.
Skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Finally. Mutually assured. I think this was the last one I was supposed to get. I'm going very far. Unless that first one was just a fluke.
We're in a cabin and everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. Died or not. I can't say I mind anything. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Those are all the other choices I could have made. I don't know.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
I mean, those were all my ideas, I suppose, so.
They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
There's a lot of us in here.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? Feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is there more swords?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
You gonna say what she does? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
This sounds like it's getting dirty.
Here we go. Now.
The princess
Oh! Oh!
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
Oh my god. Okay, the visuals in this game are amazing, but the sounds are like, ugh. Oh!
There's a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. Its heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Oh my god.
Are you ready for what comes next?
How are you talking?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
I'm right there with you, dude.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Oh, they're all talking.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Ooh. Oh, him too. Gone.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
I don't understand. You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You hear her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what is to come. This is a good ending. Oh, there go the arms. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It is time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach toward the glass. It is time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, now she's the swords. Good lord. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, you're a lot of swords.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What do you want me to... Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Okay, so I had a caring heart and a piercing heart.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay, there was another one I saw that I wanted to be... What do you want me to bring you?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Oh, these are gifts?
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay, So you don't have any preferences?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay, okay. How many more?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay, so the name of this...
You have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Okay, so this is all about perspective. Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Cause you're a blade.
We will meet again.
You're reflective. Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, this time I'm just following the narrator straight up. I'm not gonna divert. I'm just gonna do what he wants me to do. Actually, I'm gonna turn around and leave first.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Oh!
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, so I'm in a confined loop. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna turn around and leave again.
Keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Alright. Fine.
Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Bye, JP. Talk to you soon. Alright. I'm going.
Always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
No, you know what? I'm gonna...
The interior of
No, I'm gonna go down without the knife.
the blade is your...
I'm just gonna go without the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, you're nice now.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Okay, she's probably lying to me, right? But like, I'm for it.
Stairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Shrek.
You walk down the
Oh, she looks so nice now.
stairs with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Probably.
No, you're doing the right thing.
No, I'm not.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
I'm gonna find something.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Well, now I can't even slay her.
Sliding into place. Is someone else here? You tried the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and plead. You're here to slay the
Alright. Well, I can't get the knife now.
To the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She
Oh!
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Why didn't you do that before?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna try it.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Oh my
You cut
God.
into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay, but now she likes me.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess
Oh,
approaches
come
the
on.
stair, your body steps forward. Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
We already went through this.
What are you doing?
No, 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 no. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
No, I didn't.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to.
Blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriated
Oh, she's gonna cut my throat again.
hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into
Oh!
your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again
Ooh.
and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Yeah, but now she likes me, so when I come back, is she gonna be nice to me?
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use it, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheek.
Oh, she liked us this time.
It can't just end like this.
damsel. Ooh.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to...
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
A warning. She will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
I liked this guy.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
I love this guy. He loved her when she was Blades, and he loves her now.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice.
That's quite good. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I like how even my hero is like, no, we're not doing this.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
This is so creative. This is so clever.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The blade is your...
I'm just gonna go straight to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
I hope there was a mirror a second. Now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
We like her, right? So we're just gonna go without the knife?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
I am absolutely in love with this game. I think that when I'm done streaming it, I might go back and play for all the paths, because this is just amazing.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, a soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice is somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing what we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, we're in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love! I'm here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
That's great.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way. Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Nope, left the blade.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Okay. I would like to know what I do.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Oh, am I gonna have to, like, deglove her? Oh, that is one of my... Ugh.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely.
Her dress is way more billowy.
Further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Dress is really billowy. I'm sorry.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
You think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Except for, like, the million other yous.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm gonna rescue you.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
We've done it before.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her down the stairs. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Her hands just slip out like she could have gotten out at any time.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
And then she stabs me with her knife arms, right?
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Thanks, Huey Lewis.
What do we do now?
I would assume we leave.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I don't know. We can figure it out.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand.
Aww.
The last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
I will mope about it,
Because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
No, actually, I've been through this a couple times.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Let's try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No. Nope, I'm not doing that.
You're enjoying this. You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Why not?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending. What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it? Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening. You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Alright.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? Not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Alright, we're leaving.
Okay. That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room and then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
The edges are creeping in.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Nope, gone. Oh, she looked happy in that one at least. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Is that a...
Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
There's a lot of endings to the single chapter. Ooh. That's cool. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. But you need to see what's in it. Oh, now I'm like swampy. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Well, contradictions do exist, but whatever.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
So, like, every time I bring her a vessel, the mirror changes what I see. I was bloated and then I withered. So am I collecting pieces of myself too?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. I guess it seems distant.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
No. Okay. So, let's see. I've been streaming about 2 hours.
Woods, you're here.
I've been streaming about 2 hours now. That's gonna be a long stream. I really want to do one more because I'm enjoying this game a lot. But I think I have to cut it here. Gosh, this is so interesting. I am very, very glad that I played this game, and I think I might come back to it in my next stream rather than going back to Oblivion. Just because I want to see what happens, and I was told it was short. So if I'm already 2 hours in, I could probably finish it next time. I don't know how short. Someone told me like 4 hours, somebody told me like 5 hours, but I feel like 2 hours in is a good place to stop, is like a nice midway point. I don't know how many perspectives I have to get. She won't tell me. So I think I've given her 3 already, right? So how much more do I need? I don't know. Usually things come in 3s, so like how many do I need? She basically told me I don't have to get every single path, which is cool. Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately, I am going to end it here because I am seriously enjoying this, and I want to have time to sit and you know, really sit with it next time. So maybe I'll finish it next time. But yeah, this was really cool. I really want to thank the person who recommended this to me. And I cannot wait to play this again. Like I said, probably next stream, just because I'm really into it. And I will get back to Oblivion. I'm thinking about doing some grinding off screen without doing any kind of missions, just so that I get through things a little faster. But for now, I think that's it for me. So thank you everyone who tuned in. It was so great to see you all again. I'm very happy with this game. God, the art style is just so cool, and the story's there, and I am such a sucker for a good horror story, especially if it has a hint of comedy, which this one is really just, it's tickling that good part of my brain, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna call it for today, but thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and I hope you be with me not next Sunday, but the Sunday after for the continuation and possibly finale of Slay the Princess. This will be fun. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see you then. Bye!